Hello everybody there and welcome to Violin Maker in Estonia, and we have a special program because I am in Cremona, the city of the violin, and behind me we have the church where Stradivari get married. So soon I'm gonna explain and I will show you part of Cremona city and all the history around. Okay, here we are with Diaz Romero, and he will introduce to us all the Cremona city and all the history about Stradivari. Is okay?
Yeah.
Are you
okay.
ready?
Yeah. Let's go. And here we are at Santa Cata's church. This one is the church where Stradivari got married with his first wife, Francesca Ferraboschi, in 1667. Let's go inside and let's see if we can show you the church. Come on. And here we are. That's the Santa Cata's church. And right in this place, Stradivari got married with Francesca Ferraboschi. In that time, it was common to live near the church when you get married, because the church was the life of the city. So, as you can think, Stradivari lived not so far from here. So now we are going outside and we are going to Stradivari's home that is maybe 100 meters from this church. Let's go.
You can see nowadays it's like a museum, and they have in the lower part kind of school, a violin making school. And in the time of Stradivari, used to be like that. So in the lower part of the home, they have their washes, and because they have this quite glass, so they can have lots of light and they can work just night. And the home, the family life was in the other part of the home. So in the second world, as you can see, we have here a statue of Stradivari. Don't put on here slogan. They are trying to fix it. And as you can see there, we have the
As you can see, that inscription we can read in that home to 1680. The violin maker Antonio Stradivari with his first wife Francesca Ferraboschi lived here. Years later, when Francesca Ferraboschi died, Stradivari and the whole family has changed his home from what is now today as Corso Stradivari to Piazza Roma, where monastery of San Domenico's were. So now we are going there to see where the next home of Stradivari. That's Piazza Roma. As you can see, it's a very beautiful place and with a garden, but it has been not always like that. Here we had the San Domenico's monastery, where Stradivari get his new house, if we can say like that. And if we turn around, we can see this new place called Galleria 25 Aprile. Here, where the quarter of the violin makers from Cremona. And as you can see, there's an inscription. It's not well conserved, but Stradivari had his second home. Italian fascism destroyed all these quarter from violin makers to construct this place, this gallery. So we can't say how they were, or we can have any information about the Stradivari house. The main thing is that was called the violin maker quarter because here lived Stradivari, Guarneri, Amati, and all the other important violin makers from Cremona. It's said that Stradivari, when he died, he went to a tomb inside of this monastery, of San Domenico monastery. We don't know, and the council, the city, has made a tomb from Antonio Stradivari, and of course he's not here. It's just a remembering from where Stradivari is supposed to be when he was dead. Come on and let's see it. And as you can see in that inscription, we can read that was the tomb of the masters of violin makers Antonio Stradivari, born in 1648, death in 1737. Stradivari is well known here in Cremona. It's his own house. So the Council City has made some of the streets and some of the places in his honor. And now we are going to Piazza Stradivari, when we can see a statue of the master with a pupil. And here we are in Piazza Stradivari. As you can see, that's the statue of Stradivari with his pupil, and he's giving some violin and some tools to make the violins. And now we are going to Piazza Duomo. Duomo is the main church of the city. Let's go. It's so beautiful. The construction started in 1107 and finished in 1491. Almost 400 years. Impressive. As you can see, we have here the Torrazzo, and it's called Torrazzo, and it means the big tower, and it has an astronomical clock. It's not working nowadays. This Torrazzo, it's one of the most highest church towers in Europe. And I went twice to the upper part, and I can say it's tough work and a lot of stairs. I think there are like 556 stairs, I think, and it's a long way to get up. There are legends that says that violin makers took the inspiration for the heads of the violin in that church. As you can see, in the upper part we have these round shapes that remembers the F of the violins, remembers also the head of the violins. And there's that legend that says that violin makers take inspiration from these parts. And in the other side we have the baptistery. And now let's go inside. It's just stunning. That is the original church. So they start building the church down here. Then with the years, they build up the new church, a bigger one, for a city that has been growing for a long, long period of years. And that's the tomb of Santo Mabono, the patron of Cremona. And we can leave the church without letting you see one of the most beautiful pieces inside this church, where the history meets technology. The Holy Pause. And as you may notice, this head of this lion is so similar to the heads that the violin maker from Germany, Jakob Steiner, used to put in his instruments. And now we are going to our final step, the Museum of the Violins from Cremona. Come on. Now we are in the bookshop of the museum, where you can find a lot of books of violin making and a lot of beautiful, beautiful things. That's it. And obviously, in this bookshop you can find my perfume, Amati, from 704 Cremonensis. And you can buy it online su cremonabooks.com. And now we're inside the museum, so let's take a short visit. That's one of the most important places in the museum, the treasure box. that was our last step in our travel from Cremona. So, museum, so beautiful. I hope you enjoyed this travel and see you next time.